Oh. Hey. I didn't see you there. I'm glad you're here, though. On this date of April 29th of 2024, where we're about to do episode 222 of Monopoly. We're going to do it live if you haven't figured that out yet. If you haven't figured it out, what the hell's wrong with you? But yeah, it's time for us to go out here and have a little fun. So, guys, let's go out here and have the best show that we can, okay? All right, man. With that, we're going to start here in 3, 2, and 1.
Yes, Monopoly. The world's most popular board game is now Monopoly, the TV game. Here come the players. The red player, Jason, the gold player, Peach, and the green player, Nels. Here comes Mr. Monopoly, Jose Cazares, Jest. And here's our host, Turd Ferguson.
Thank you very much, there, Travis Coulter. Yes. Welcome back once again to another fantastic episode. What the hell happened? There's no names on the board. What the hell? That's not cool.
This episode is off to a good start.
This is off to a fantastic stop. Yeah, let's fix that real quick before this goes any further downhill than it's already headed.
Too late. Too late.
I know what happened. We ran out of the money for the nameplates because Jason took it off on the last episode.
Right, well, that is likely true, but yeah, there we go. Now we're fixed. Welcome back here to Monopoly. We are in this thing. We're in it to win it, hopefully, because right now we're kind of losing it. So, yes, we are back again here for episode 22 of our second season of Monopoly, man. As you heard Travis just allude to, Jason Meyers was able to do things last week that I did not think was ever going to happen, and hopefully does not happen again anytime soon. So let's welcome back our champion in the red podium, Mr. Jason Meyers. So yeah, Jason, you, believe it or not, you did not set a single game record, but you did set a front game record for most won in the front game. I don't have the number sitting here with me at the moment, but I know it was somewhere in the over $20-something thousand range. Mm-hmm. So if I do a little look in here, I can probably weed my way through it. Let's see, 23,770. I think that's probably right. So yeah, definitely a front game record. I guess the question would be, do you think you can do it again this week?
I don't know. What's the probability of that one card popping up again?
Well,
yes.
Anything's possible. Let's say that. Lawrence McNeil, 2022, 2023, and 2024.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. So, if you would, Jason, real quick, go ahead and remind everybody where you're from, what you do for a living, and what is your number one reason why you want Jose Cazares to shut the hell up?
I'm a person from a place that does a thing, and I need more than one reason for him to shut the hell up. Like, one reason is not enough.
I would agree with that. That's very good. $100 will be in your bank later on.
Yay.
So, yes, good luck to you tonight. You have got some interesting players you're going up against. We start off here in our gold podium. I guess we could even call it the lemon-colored podium, because inside of it is the man that's known as Peach Lemons.
Woo! Yes, thank you. It's Monopoly. Wait. Whoops.
Yeah, don't take that from Travis. He's got to have something left in this show.
That's true.
Yeah. So,
how you doing, guys?
Well, I don't know about guys, but I'm doing pretty well. I'm a big guy, but I'm not big enough to be, well, I guess I am kind of big enough to be 2 or 3 people, but all right, we're not going to talk about that right now. So yeah, looking at where we're at right now in the season, Peach, you currently sit in third place overall at $61,020, just directly behind Jason, who is in second place. I know, sitting back and watching Jason's run here lately, from being someone that was not even in the top 9 that'll make it to the tournament, that's now in second place. I know that's got to be a little unnerving to you.
No, not at all. I mean, it's been a little while since I've been here, so I'm not even like worried about it. I know I had that one big win the last time I was here, and that's good enough for me.
I mean, you are correct there. The last time that we saw you was back in episode 11, so yeah, you've not been here in a hot minute. But I can say that may be something that stands a little bit maybe in Jason's way, because the last time that you had a big win, you came back the next time, you went from winning over $36,700, and the next time you lost with only $940. So that could be Jason's fate tonight. So if you would, Peach, remind everybody where you're from, what you do for a living, and what your top reason is why you want Jose Cosre to shut the hell up.
Oh my god.
Oh my, yeah. Well, it's certainly a possibility, but I wouldn't count on that. Anyway, I'm your local squid boy from 10,000 years in the future. I currently reside somewhere in the somewhere near the Twin Cities metro area of Minnesota. I'm secretly a squid hybrid humid. I messed that up.
What's a humid?
During humid, you're right. During the day, I like to masquerade as a casino finance associate, but during the night, I like to sing in the bathroom when I don't realize everybody's listening to me. And as for why I want Jose to shut the hell up, yes.
That is the best answer I think I could possibly hear. Very good job to you. $101 will be in your bank account later this evening. So good luck to you tonight. And then finally, we go over into our green podium, and the smell is a little pungent for me, but yes, he's back here again, ladies and gentlemen. Nelson Estrud. Those are our contestants. All right, so. All right, Nels. Well, while I get one of these clips here to put on my nose to help me not pass out, you are back here with us again. Yes, there's some people that's in the live chat right now that's spelling your name out with periods in between. I'm pretty sure that his name has to stand for something like never ever licking slits, probably would be the best guess to me.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, have you?
No.
Okay, then. So, but yeah, you come back to us
Dang it,
now.
Nels, I can smell that from here.
Well, yeah. I mean, if Limburger cheese could fart, that's pretty much what Nels smells like right now.
Oh my god.
I love you too, Teddy baby.
Yeah, you're welcome. Nels
Do you want
is,
some ham with that cheese? Maybe some wine?
yeah, the Nels is like a Well's armpit if it forgot to wear deodorant.
Oh.
Now that we're done with the MVG roast of Nels Nestrud, Nels, you are currently in 14th place overall this season. $6,887. We've not seen you since episode 18. What do you think is going to be the difference for you tonight?
Just not try to guess most of my answers. And the reason I want Jose to shut the hell up because he bitches and complains too much.
Well, I'm glad I didn't ask you that, Quacheck, because that comes in the next part. But so since you already answered that, I'll give you a different question. So, of course, go ahead and tell everybody out there, where are you from, what it is you do for a living, and why the hell do you smell like that?
I'm from Edinburgh, Minnesota. I'm a cashier at Target. In my spare time, I like to bowl and make bracelets. And I do not smell. I do shower regularly. Thank you.
Well, I'm going to say this. You keep talking about these bracelets you make, but I've yet to get one. And you've promised me them forever, so.
I know. I got more designs. I'm sorry.
I mean, if you could spare a few minutes of trying to lick all the barbecue off the McRib, you might be able to get one out to me. But with that said,
Usually, I just ordered McDonald's not too long ago.
Oh, great! So you're going to be eating during the episode. Fantastic.
I don't.
Just don't leave any crumbs on your podium, ladies and gentlemen. These are our contestants. All right. Well, with that being said, this is going to go really well. All right. So, of course, players, we are here in the acquisition phase of our game. Of course, in the acquisition phase, we're going to be making our way around this board one full time, stopping at each and every property that you see. At the bottom of those properties, you'll see a dollar amount. Of course, we're going to ask trivia questions. What? We ask trivia questions? What the hell? Who does things like that? Wouldn't it be better just to ask true-false questions? Maybe roll a die? Maybe just see who can blink the fastest? No, we don't do that here. We actually ask trivia questions because we want to see what you can actually think. So, exactly. So, yeah, so we'll ask a trivia question. Player gets it right, they'll get the dollar amount that's at the bottom of that property. They get it wrong, of course, they're going to lose it. If no one gets the question right, we'll cut that property value in half until someone does eventually get it right. Once we've made it through all the properties in a color group, if someone owns all of them, we are going to give them a bonus in the form of the combined value of that color group. If multiple people own it, we will go into a little showdown playoff round, and we'll ask some questions to see who can take control of all the properties. But with that said, let's get into it here tonight. Good luck to all of our players. We start at Mediterranean Avenue in our brown property group. Players, let's go ahead and do a quick buzzer check. Jason, if you'll buzz in, that fantastic. Peach, good, and Nels. Great. All right, so as I was saying, this is a $60 property, players. Here's your first question of the evening. In politics, whose election as U.S. president in 1860 triggered the protest? And that's Peach.
Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln's correct. That's $60 over to you. You have one brown property. Next, we go to Baltic Avenue. It's another $60 property with this question. In mythology, was Achilles a Greek or Roman hero? And that's Jason.
Greek.
Greek is correct. $60 to you. You're up to 60. All right, we're now going to have a playoff here between Jason and Peach since those properties are split between them. I need one correct answer. That will give you the monopoly here. Remember, there's no money involved, so you can't lose money if you miss a question. We're only now playing to try to get a hold of that combined value. Now, as you'll be sitting out, learn something. All right, here we go, Jason and Peach. What F as in Frank includes mushrooms, yeasts, and molds? Jason.
Fungi.
I can give you that fungi or fungus. That is correct, and you have taken the brown property group. With that comes $120 of combined value, taking you up to $180. We now move over to our light blue properties and Oriental Avenue. $100 players for this question. Everyone's involved. What is the more usual name for the air cushion machine invented by Christopher? And that's Nels.
Oh, I'm a whoopee cushion. I don't know.
No, I'm sorry. It's going to cost you $100. I'll complete the question. No, I won't. Peach?
The airbag?
Nope, sorry. It's negative 40 for you. Jason, I'm going to complete the full question. What is the more usual name for the air cushion machine invented by Christopher Cockerell? That would be the hovercraft. Hovercraft.
Oh.
All right, players, we're now going to have to cut that property value down in half to $50. Here comes your next question. Which woman was prime minister of Israel between... And that's Peach.
Kitty Bergman.
Nope, sorry, that cost you 50. And Nails.
Gandhi.
No, Bond.
Oh,
So that's correct. The female Prime Minister of Israel was Gandhi. Just so those of you that don't know. Shit. I'll finish the question for you, Jason.
Why is he playing this?
Which woman, Jason, was Prime Minister of Israel between 1969 and 1974?
Fucking hell. I know who it ain't.
It really could have been Kitty Bergman.
It was Golda Meir. Golda Meir.
Oh. Yeah.
Gandhi is the Prime Minister of Israel and is a woman. Nelson Ezra.
Oh my God.
Were you trying to think of Indira Gandhi?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, another $50 question here, players. In humans, what name is given to the cord that connects an unborn... And that's Jason.
Umbilical.
The umbilical cord, $50 to you, takes you to 230. You have one light blue property. We now go to Vermont. We now go to Vermont Avenue. $100 for this question. In food, ascorbic acid is also known as... And that's Nels.
Salt, God.
No.
I'm not.
We'll complete the question. Ascorbic acid is also known as what vitamin?
Oh, God.
And that's Jason.
Vitamin A.
No, sorry, cost you 100. Peach, would you like a shot? Go ahead.
Vitamin C.
It is vitamin C. $100 to you, takes you up to 10. You own one light blue property. Now we go to Connecticut Avenue. $120 for this question. What was the name of the spacecraft that famously penetrated the head of And that's Peach.
Discovery.
Nope, sorry, cost you 120. You're to negative 110. I'll finish. Famously penetrated the head of Halley's Comet in 1986. That would be Giotto.
Giotto. Oh.
All right, we're going to cut that one in half now. Seems like this is going to be a pattern tonight. $60 for this question. In which film does Julia Roberts' character fake her own death to it? And that's Nels. O'Reilly.
Yeah, I don't think it was that.
Jason or Peach?
Repeat the question. I don't think you finished it.
All right, in which film does Julia Roberts' character fake her own death to escape domestic violence? Jason.
Pretty Woman.
No.
Sorry.
No.
Peach, any want to take a shot? No.
I'm not gonna try.
That'd be
I don't know any Julia Roberts movies.
Sleeping with the Enemy.
Yeah. God dang it.
Forgot she was in that one.
All right, welcome to the 2-hour version of Monopoly.
Second, damn it.
Yeah, right. In the animal kingdom, to which family of reptiles do caimans belong? And that's Jason.
Alligators.
Alligator or crocodile, either one we can accept. $60 to you. You're up to 130. So Jason, you own 2 properties. Peach, you've got 1. Nails, you're going to sit out here.
Yeah.
All right, showdown for the combined value of the light blues. Here we go. As soon as I turn the page. Which rock star has appeared in the films The Man Who Fell to Earth and Merry Christmas, Mr. Lawrence? And that was in time, Peach.
Cher.
Nope. Jason? Yeah, that would be David Bowie.
David. Wait.
All right, next. How many colors are there on a Rubik's Cube? Peach.
There are 6 colors.
There are 6. All right. So now, Peach, you need 1. Jason, you need 1. Here we go. Next correct answer takes the light blues. In our solar system, is the planet Venus or the planet Earth closer to the sun? Jason.
Venus.
It is Venus, and Jason, you have taken the light blue properties. Along with that comes $320 of combined value, taking you up to $450. We now mercifully make that turn onto 2nd Street and our magenta properties. We start with St. Charles Place. $140. Everyone's involved and probably going to get it wrong for this question. What name is given to the milky fluid exuded by the rubber tree? Peach.
Would that be sap?
That would not. Jason or Nels?
Nope. Jason, you
Line up the gunner on that one.
It is what the condoms that Nels will never wear is made out of. Latex.
wait.
Oh, I suppose rubber tree.
All right. Well, we're going to cut another property value down in half. $70 for this question. Lord have mercy. In the Bible, who was swallowed by a great fish? Nels.
Jonah.
You should all be embarrassed. Jonah is correct.
What? Damn it, Nels!
He was
You
faster
got
on the
that one
button than
right!
me.
Hello!
All right. So
He thinks he is a female and he gets a question. What's going on?
this is Upside Down Day here at MVG Productions.
Did Hell Free Zone Nels got a Bible question? What?
Yeah.
All right. So Nels, that brings you to negative 240, and
Am I
you have
seeing
one
this
magenta
correctly?
property. All right.
Thank you.
Next up, States Avenue, $140 for this question. Hippocampus hippocampus is the scientific name for which sea creature, the seahorse or the starfish? And that would be Nels.
The seahorse.
Seahorse is correct. $140 to you. You're at now negative 100. And you own 2 of the properties. We now go over to Virginia Avenue, $160 for this question. In America, the George Washington Bridge crosses the Hudson River in which, Jason?
New York.
New York is correct. 160 you. You're up to 610. All right, Pete, you're going to sit out this time. Nels, I need only 1 correct answer for you to take the Monopoly. Jason, I need 2. Which unit of power, often used to express the rate of work of an engine, was devised by James... And that's Nels.
A watt? A watt?
No, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Was devised by James Watt.
Wow. What the fuck?
I'm kind of sad that you didn't get this one. So when we're talking about the power of an engine, what are we talking about? Talking about horsepower.
Horsepower. Yeah.
All right, next question. Waikiki Beach is a resort, and that's Nels.
Hawaii.
Hawaii is correct, and Nels, you have taken the Magenta Property Group. With that
Thank
comes
you.
$440 of combined value, taking you up to $340. We now move over to our orange properties, and we start with St. James Place. $180 here, players, for this question. In carpentry, the claw and ball peen are both types of wood. Nels?
Hammer.
Hammer is correct. 180 you're up to 520. You have an orange property. Now we go to Tennessee Avenue. $180 for this question. Whose is the first death recounted in the Bible? Peach.
Abel.
Abel is correct. $180 to you. You're at negative 70. You have one orange property. We now go to New York Avenue. $200 players for this question. In medicine, what name is given to the yellowing of the skin caused by a buildup of, and that is Jason.
Jaundice.
Jaundice is correct. $200 to you. Takes you to 810. So, for the first time today, all players own the property. So, you're all involved here. I need 2 correct answers. This is a little different than what happened in the series. Need 2 correct answers. They do not have to be consecutive. Whoever gives me 2 correct answers first, you will take the orange properties. So,
Okay.
Here we go with your first playoff question. How many meters make up 1 kilometer? That's Peach.
1,000 meters.
1,000 is correct. So you've got one. One more gives you the group. Which overture by Tchaikovsky, and that's Peach?
1812.
The 1812 Overture is correct, and Peach, you have taken the orange property group. That comes with $560 of combined value, bringing you up to $490. We now turn on to 3rd Street, and our red properties, we start with Kentucky Avenue. $220 for this question. In nature, what color are the flowers of the shrub forsythia?
Not touching that.
Not with the 10-foot.
That would be yellow. Yellow. All right. Now we cut that property value in half. First time in a little bit. $110 here, players. Next question. Which comic book superhero is described as faster than a speeding bullet? And that's Jason.
Superman.
Superman is correct. $110 to
Andy
you.
Meyers.
You're up to $920. You have one of the red properties. We now go to Indiana Avenue. $220. Next question. What S's in Sam describes a low marshland that is permanently wet? Jason.
Swamp.
Swamp is correct. $220 to you. You're up to $1140. You have two of the red properties. Now we go to Illinois Avenue. $240 here for this question. Was American artist John Singer Sargent famed for his portraits or landscapes? That's Jason.
Landscapes.
No, that cost you $240. Peach.
God damn it, Peach.
Portraits.
Portraits is correct. $240 to you, Peach. You're up to $730. Nails, remember, don't use that word.
Oh, darn it. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. All right, so
Jason,
Jason,
couch notes.
I need
Yeah.
one. Jason, I need one correct answer from you. Peach, I need two. Name the former pop group made up of George Michael and Andrew Ridgeley. Jason.
Wham.
Wham is correct, and Jason, you have taken the red property group. That comes with $680 of combined value, taking you up to $1,580. We now
Can
go
wham it.
That's right. We now go over to our yellow property group, and we start with Atlantic Avenue. $260, players, for this question. In astrology, which star sign falls between the star signs of Cancer and Virgo? Jason.
Leo.
Leo is correct. $260 you. You're up to $1840. You have one yellow
Can wham
property. Next up is Ventnor Avenue. $260 for this question. In architecture, are Norman arches rounded or painted? Or excuse me, pointed. I apologize. Nels.
Pointed.
No, I'm sorry. It's going to cost you
Nah.
$260. Peach.
Rounded.
They are rounded. $260. You're up to $990. So we got one property for Jason, one for Peach. Next up is Marvin Gardens. This is a $280 property. Here's your question. What M as in Michael is the name given to a document issued by a... And that's Peach.
Magnum opus.
Nope, sorry, it cost you $280. All right, I'll finish. Is a name given to a document issued by a political party or election at election time setting out its program for government? Jason.
Manifesto.
Manifesto is correct. $280 to you, takes you to $2120. All right, Jason, you own two properties. Pete, you own one. Nails, you're going to sit out here.
Yep.
You know what I need? Here is that first showdown question. In the Bible, who was the first person to eat from the tree of knowledge of good and that's Peach?
I believe that was Eve.
That was Eve. All right, so you need one more. All right, so here we go. Next correct answer takes the Monopoly. Emma Samms played the character Fallon in which 1980s television soap opera, which was a spin-off from Dynasty? Jason.
Dallas.
No, I'm sorry. Peach, you want a shot? Peach.
All My Children.
No, I
No.
got it.
What is it, Nels?
I got it. Not Landon.
Nope.
What?
And Jason, I heard you slap a table. Do you know what it is now?
Falcon Crest.
Nope. It was the Colbys.
Oh,
The
no.
Colbys. All right, so here we go. Still looking for the next correct answer that will give someone the yellow properties. In the New Testament, who is named as the author of the letter to the Galatians? Peach.
Paul.
Paul is correct, and Peach, you have taken the yellow property group. $800 of combined value coming to you takes you up to $1,510. We now turn on to 4th Street. We start with a very specific avenue, and that's right, it's Pacific Avenue. $300 players here for this question. What is basketball player Magic Johnson's real, and that's Nels.
Irvin.
Irvin is correct. $300 to you. You're up to $560, and you have
Damn it, Nils.
1 green property. Next up is the home of Brandon Scruggs, North Carolina Avenue. $300 players for this question. Beirut is the capital city of Jason.
Lebanon.
Lebanon is correct. $300 to you. You're at 2420. 1 for Jason, 1 for Nels. Next up is the home of the president, Pennsylvania Avenue. $320 for this question. In geography, the St. Lawrence River connects the Great Lakes to which and that's Jason.
Atlantic Ocean.
Atlantic is correct. That takes you to 2740. You have 2 properties. Nels, you have 1. Peach, you'll sit out here. So Nels, I need 2 correct answers. Jason, I only need 1. What is the meaning of the musical term fortissimo? Jason.
Faster.
No, I'm sorry. Nels, you want a shot? Go ahead.
Slower.
No, it's actually very loud. Very loud.
Braden's gonna kill me for that one.
All right, next question. Which U.S. president was shot in 1865? Jason?
Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln, yeah. We talked about him earlier. That means you have taken the green property group. With that comes $920 of combined value, taking you up to $3,660. We now are on our final property group, and we start with Park Place. $350 players for this question. In which sport might a bridge and a rack be used? Nels.
Billiards. Pool.
Billiards is correct. $350 to you takes you to $910. And now we're to our final property. It is Boardwalk. $400 players. Here's that question. In the American television series of the 1960s and 1970s, what was the family name of the Beverly Hillbillies? Peach.
Clampett.
They were the Clampetts. $400 to you. You're at 1910. All right, so Peach and Nels, it will be up to you who gets the final property group. 1 question.
Let me have this, Peach.
1 question is
we'll
all
see.
You need to get correct. Here it is. In imperial weights, 28 pounds is equivalent to how many stones? Peach.
2 stone.
2 stones is correct, and Peach, you have taken the dark blue property group. With that comes $750 of combined value, bringing you up to $2,660. And that means we have come to the end of our acquisition phase. Let's take a look at where we stand right now. In 3rd place with 1 Monopoly and $910 is Nels Nesrud. In 2nd place with 3 Monopolies and $2,660 is Peach Lemons. And in 1st place, our champion with 4 Monopolies and $3,660 is Jason Meyers. Well, we're going to take our first commercial break of the night. While we do, we are going to allow our players to do some upgrades here, putting houses and hotels on for $50 a piece. And when we come back, we're going to play our 15-minute big money round and find out who's going to go on to go once around the block for up to $50,000 right here on your favorite board game. It's not a game show. That's right. It's Monopoly. Welcome back here to Monopoly. Boy, we have got a good one here for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a look at where things stand at the moment. Of course, we just let those players make some upgrades, $50 a piece for each house, and then if they got all the way up to 4 houses on all of them, they could start putting hotels on at another $50. So with that, you can see, as we like to call it here at MVG Productions, everything's hoed out on this board. We're going to have a low-down hoedown here in this next round, and here's how the money stands. We've got Nails is still in third place at $160. Peach is still in second at $660, and Jason is still in first at $910. It is that time to where I have to say I do apologize to all of you, because it is that time of the evening where I bring out Senor Monopoly, ladies and gentlemen, Jose Cosrez.
That's right. Everybody start running. I'm back.
He's back, and he's had enchiladas. So
Spicy ones at that.
well. So yeah, we've had a pretty interesting game so far. It started off kind of rough. People were having trouble getting some answers there. I was starting to think I was going to have to pull out some true and false questions, but yeah, we didn't have to. But yeah, it's been a pretty good game so far. What are your thoughts?
This is going to be an interesting one. Every player is at least one group. I'm looking forward to see who takes the win here.
Hey, same thing here as well. Well, we'll go ahead and tell everybody how this works. Of course, this is our 15-minute big money round. So, of course, in this round, we are going to make as many trips around the board as we possibly can, and we will stop at as many of those properties there that we can. If we land on one of the players' properties, they are going to get a trivia question all to themselves. If they get it right, they will get a dollar amount that will show up in the middle of your screen there on the property card. And, of course, everything's hotels, so it's going to be lots of big money. If they get it wrong, however, they won't lose any money, but it will become a toss-up for the other two players who could buzz in and potentially steal that money. But be very careful, players, because if you miss that question, then you will lose the money, although it will not be paid over to the original owner. We've, of course, got some special spaces on the board, as I like to call them, community chance and the chest space. You know how much I really enjoy those, although I know Jason really enjoys them because that's what gave him over $23,000 worth of money last week. We've also got free parking in the upper left-hand corner, which there's always $500 that starts out there, and there'll be some money added to it as we go around. Things like luxury tax and income tax. We'll go into that, as well as some of the community chest and chance cards could throw money in there. We've also got waterworks and electric company, our utilities, which one question, 100 times the roll, can be a nice little chunk of money. And the big one, our railroads. That's the chance for there to be a hostile takeover. Ding, ding, bitches. To where this game can get flipped on its head in an absolute instant. So with that being said, of course, we've got Senor Monopoly. He's got those dice ready to go, and hopefully you guys are ready to get going. Go out there and tell somebody. If you've got some friends that like game shows, go tell them to come in, because I know the last time I looked, there was 17 of you in the live chat. I'd love to see that thing get up to at least 20. Let's make it happen. So with that being said, let's play our 15-minute big money round. So we'll go ahead and get our Mr. Monopoly there on the board. So, Senor Monopoly, whenever you're ready, give us that first roll. We'll go ahead and space it out, and then the time will begin.
All right, gentlemen, good luck. We start things off with a 5 and a 1 for a 6.
And our time has started, and we've landed on Oriental Avenue.
All right, Jason, money-making journey begins here for you. $550 if you can get this one right.
All right, Jason. 2.47 acres is the imperial equivalent of how many hectares?
Three.
No, sorry, toss up for Peach or Nell. And that'd be Peach.
1.
It's 1. All right, 550 comes over to you. You're up to 1210. All right, Senor Monopoly, next roll, please.
5 and 1 for 6 again.
All right, we're going to have this, eh? All right, we've landed on electric company.
All right, players, it's one of our 2 utilities here. So Turret's going to ask you a question. You get it right, you'll get 100 times the value of the roll. In this case, $600 at stake.
Players, the capital city Jakarta is found on which end? And that's Jason.
Java.
Java is correct. $600 to you. You're up to 1510. Next roll.
All right, we have a 6 and 2 for an 8.
Oh, and we have hit the free parking jackpot. Tell them about it, please.
All right, players. So, just like with the utility, Turret's going to ask you a trivia question for all 3 of you. You buzz and you get it right, you get the free parking jackpot, which for now stands at $500.
All right, players. In law, what name is given to the crime of marrying while still legally married to somebody else?
Homewrecker. I don't know. God.
No, I'm sorry. And that's now Peach.
Polygamy?
No, I'm sorry. I cannot accept that.
Can you repeat the question?
In law, what name is given to the crime of marrying while still legally married to someone else? Go ahead, Jason.
Bigamy.
Bigamy is correct, and you have taken the free parking jackpot. That's $500. Takes you up to 2010, and we put $500 more in that free parking jackpot for the next time we stop by. All right, next roll, please.
Ooh, one's moving around quite a lot here, but we have a 2 and a 3 for a 5.
Help.
And we have landed on the B&O Railroad. What does that mean?
It means it's hostile takeover time, players. So Turret's going to ask a question, and if you can get it right, you'll have an opportunity to steal a property group. Good luck.
Players, in the New Testament, who was beheaded at the request of and that's Nels.
Goliath. I don't know.
No. And that's Peach.
John the Baptist?
John the Baptist is correct. All right, Peach. That means you now have the opportunity to attack one of the other players' properties. Remember, there will be money at risk here for you if you get a question wrong. So where are we going?
I'm going to go for the light blue properties.
All right, so we're going to race around backwards. So there's no pass and go on that. So we are at Oriental Avenue. So right now, $550 at risk if you miss this question.
Okay.
What car company produced a model called the Testarossa?
Ford.
I am sorry. No, that is incorrect, and that means that is costing you $550. Correct answer is Ferrari. Ferrari. So we're going to take that $550 from you. We're going to pass that over to the owner, which is Jason. And with that, this hostile takeover is over. All right. Senor Monopoly, next roll, please.
5 and a 2 for a 7.
States Avenue.
Hey.
All right, Nels, this is your chance to get into the thick of things here. $750 at stake.
Nels, in food, which fruit is the basis of the dish guacamole?
Avocado.
Avocado is correct. $750 to you takes you up to $910. All right, next roll,
Correction,
please.
he actually said avocado.
Yeah.
2 and a 4 for a 6.
There's that 6 again. All right, New York Avenue.
All right, Pete, let's see if you can get second place back. $1,000 up for grabs at New York Avenue.
Well, I'll try.
Peach, which sign of the zodiac is represented by a member of the cat family?
That sounds like that's got to be Leo.
And Leo is correct. $1,000 comes to you. You're at $1,660. All right, next roll, please. We're under 10 minutes.
1 and a 6 for a 7.
And we're on Atlantic Avenue.
Let's see if we can make it 2 in a row, Peach. $11.50 if you can get this one right.
Peach, in the Star Wars films, what does the young Anakin Skywalker grow up to become?
Darth Vader.
Darth Vader is correct. $11.50 takes you to $28.10. You're currently in first place. Next roll.
3 and a 6 for a 9.
And we have hit the short line.
Another opportunity to steal a group, players. Hostile takeover time once again.
All right, players. In which country is Tel Aviv? Nels.
Israel.
Israel's correct. Nels, this is big for you. What property group would you like to attack?
Well, give me Bull Rocket Park Place. Let's go.
All right, so we start at Park Place. Nels, $1,500 at risk on this question. What nationality is the famous fashion designer Givenchy?
Italian.
No, I'm sorry. The correct answer is French. So with that, we're going to take $1,500 from you, pass that over to the owner of the property, Peach.
Oh, great.
And with that, this hostile takeover is unsuccessful. All right, Mr. Monopoly, or excuse me, Senor Monopoly, next roll.
1 and a 2 for 3.
Yeah, we've landed on go.
We all won!
Just at the bonus game.
All players, $200, next roll.
All right. This time we have a 2 and a 6 for an 8.
All right, Vermont Avenue.
All right, Jason, let's try to get you closer to the lead here. $550 on Vermont Avenue.
Jason, in the animal kingdom, how many humps does an Arabian camel have?
2.
No, I'm sorry. Peach?
1 hump.
1 is correct. 550 you're up to 5,060. Next roll.
And it took a while, but we finally got some doubles in the mix.
Nice.
5 and a 5 for a 10.
That takes us to Tennessee Avenue.
Let's see if we can pad out this lead, Peach. $950 on Tennessee Avenue.
All right, Peach, was the Greek philosopher Aristotle born in AD or BC?
I'm going to say AD.
No, I'm sorry. Toss up. Nels.
BC.
BC is correct. Nels takes the 950. You're up to $560. All right, next roll, please.
6 and 2 for an 8.
And we're on Atlantic Avenue.
No chance for the money, Peach. $11.50 on Atlantic Avenue.
Peach, how many kilograms make up 1 metric ton?
Oh my, 1,000 kilograms.
1,000 is correct. 1150. You're up to 6210. Next roll.
Got some doubles. Snake Eye.
All right, and that takes us to Waterworks.
Well, players, only $200 at stake, but it can help. Good luck.
Players in fashion, what type of garment is a cloche? Nels.
A hat?
It is a hat. Well done. 200 to you. You're up to 760.
A hat.
Next roll.
We have a 3 and a 1 for a 4.
That's North Carolina Avenue.
All right, Jason, you really need to try to get the lead here. 1,275 on North Carolina Avenue. This could help.
Jason, in food, what thing forms the basis of the Greek dish hummus?
Chickpeas.
Chickpeas is correct. 1,275 to you. Takes you to 4,035. Next roll, we're coming up on 5 minutes remaining.
4 and a 6 for a 10.
That'll pass go. And we have hit the community chest, one of my favorites.
Oh, boy.
Favorite.
Or is it the community chance? I'm not sure anymore.
Right. All right, so this one here says, our first one, interest rate hike. Red player, you must pay 10% of your score. So we're going to round that up, and that will be $424 that's going into the free parking jackpot as soon as we subtract it here from you. All right, next roll, please.
Doubles. A pair of players for a 10.
And that's the electric company.
All right, players. $1,000 at stake if you can get this question right. This can be huge.
Players in pop music, Millennium was a hit for which, and that is Peach.
The Backstreet Boys.
No,
Damn you,
I'm
Peach.
sorry. And that's Jason.
Robbie Williams.
Robbie Williams is correct. $1,000. You're up to 4811. Next roll. No.
All right, Mouse. What?
We got 6 and a 3 for a 9.
That takes us to Kentucky Avenue.
Let's see if we can get you even closer, Jason. $1,050 on Kentucky Avenue.
Jason, in the Gregorian calendar, how many months of the year have 30 days in them?
9.
No, I'm sorry. Peach.
8.
No. And that's going to cost you because you took a risk there. Nails, you want a shot? Go ahead.
7.
No,
Damn it.
that's going to cost you as well.
Nah.
Correct answer was 4. 4.
4.
All right, next row. We're under 3 minutes remaining.
We have a 2 and a 1 for a 3.
Oh, I was thinking
That's
of it the wrong
Illinois
way.
Avenue.
All right, Jason, another chance here. $1,100 on Illinois Avenue.
Jason, which ocean lies between the Americas and Asia?
Pacific.
Pacific is correct. You're up to 5911, retaking first place. Next roll.
2 and a 1 for a 3.
That's Ventnor Avenue.
All right, Peach, a chance for you to get the lead back. $1,150 on Ventnor Avenue.
Peach,
be enough.
what is the official language of Sardinia?
Oh, the Sardinia. English?
No, toss up. Jason.
Italian.
Italian is correct. Takes you to 7061. Next row, we're under 2 minutes remaining.
We have a 3 and a 2 for a 5. Oh,
That
boy, here
takes
we
us
go
to
again.
North Carolina Avenue.
All right, Jason, $1,275 at stake if you can get this one right.
Jason, in the animal kingdom, where does the male Darwin's frog carry his mate's eggs until they have developed into tiny frogs?
On his back.
No, toss up. Peach or nails?
Nope.
That would be the mouth. The mouth. All right.
Okay.
Next roll.
4 and a 5 for a 9.
$200 for pass and go, and we've hit Mediterranean Avenue.
All right, Jason, could prove to be helpful here. $250 on Mediterranean Avenue.
Jason, in music, which rap star's real name is Marshall Mathers?
Eminem.
Correct. 250 to you. We're under 1 minute remaining.
4 and a 5 for a 9.
And we are just visiting. We need another roll.
2 and a 5 for a 7.
And
Uh-oh.
that's community chest.
Oh, no.
We draw our next community chest card, and it says, bank error, yellow player, you're going to collect $250. All right, next roll, please.
3 and a 2 for a 5.
Oh my gosh.
And we've landed on chance.
Oh, no.
This chance card says go directly to go. So we're going to fly around there as quick as we can. That should be 6 more. And that's $200 pass and go. And that sound means time is up here in our big money round. Let's see where things stand at this exact moment. Currently, in third place is still Nell Snessard, our green player, with $310. In second place, our yellow player, Peach Lemons, with $6,010. And in first place still is our champion, Jason Meyers, at $7,711. we are going to go and take our final commercial break of the night. We are going to sell back all of the upgrades that the property owners still own under their color. And when we come back, we're going to add those totals up and find out who's going to our bonus game to play for up to $50,000 right here on Monopoly. Welcome back here to Monopoly, man. We just had a fantastic big money round there, and it is time to find out who is going to move on to play for that 50 grand. Here we go. Buckle in. So we start with our third place player from that big money round, Nelson Nesrid. We sell back the upgrades he had made to his property. That nets him an additional $750. So tonight that means he finishes with $1,060. Next we move over to the player that was in second, Peach Lemons. We sell back all of his upgrades to properties that he still owns. That is able to net him an additional $2,000, and that means tonight he finishes with $8,010. And finally, we go over to our current champion. Let's see if he still is. Jason had $7,711. When we sell back all of the upgrades that he still owned, he was able to net an additional $2,750, and we add that in tonight. He finishes with $10,461. Jason, you're a champion for the fourth time here on Monopoly. Congratulations.
Holy shit, good game, both out.
Yeah, seriously, great game, guys.
All right, so Jason, we'll come back and talk with you here in just a moment. But before we get to that, of course, we're going to start with our third place player tonight, Nels Nestor. Nels, you're able to walk out of here tonight with $1,060. It honestly, going against those two players, that's not a bad showing.
No, I know that in for it, but hey, I have fun. and I'll be back before the season's over, hopefully.
Well, and hey, we're glad to know that you will be back here. Hey, like I said, you had a good showing there. There was some times that you showed some flashes, looked like you might be able to, potentially make a run, but unfortunately, at the end of the day, just didn't do it there for you. So
it's always next time.
Hey, there is always next time. There's still 3 more episodes left in the season, so we should probably have the opportunity to see you back here. I would say one more time.
One more.
Yeah, hopefully one more time. Yeah, during the season. So if we go ahead and take that quick look at where you stand right now for the season, you're now up to $7,947. Still leaves you in 14th place, but it does lower that gap. It chipped away. But the next time you come back, you're going to have to do more than chip.
Win.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up there for Nelson Estrud. Good player, had a good attitude during the game. It's always good to have him around. And then
thank you, Peach.
We go over to our second place player tonight, Mr. Peach Lemons. He was able to add $8,010 onto his total. Peach, that now brings you up to the season to $69,030. You still hold on to third place overall. Yes. That is definitely nice for you, and I'm sure Mark Leota would have a good giggle at that as well. Peach, it was looking there for a while like you were going to be able to take Jason down. What do you think ultimately was what kind of put the kibosh on that?
So, I'm just looking. Yeah, so I'm thinking back to that one question about the months of the year that had 30 days. I think I got confused in my thinking because I was thinking, is this going to be a trick question? Because like nearly all of them have 30 days. And then realizing that it probably wasn't, but I had that nearly all of them like stuck in my head. Okay, which ones don't have 30 days? Those are the ones that I was like thinking of. I think when I buzzed in, that's what remained in my head, and it was kind of a dumb moment on my part, but what can you do? I had fun regardless.
Hey, no, at the end of the day, I totally understand where you're coming from there. As I said, you played one hell of a game. You had Jason on his heels all night long. Good job by you again. You currently still hold on to third place overall. You were able to grow your lead out over Dave, who is now in fourth place overall. He's now behind you by just under $21,000. So, according to if Dave comes back and plays with us or not again before the end of the regular season, things are looking pretty decent for you. But regardless, do you think we might see you one more time before the end of the regular season?
I can't guarantee, if you will, but I will certainly have that in mind in the coming weeks.
Well, hey, ladies and gentlemen, make sure to give it up there for Mr. Peach Lemons. Another fantastic performance from him tonight, and definitely padding that third place spot for himself. But, ladies and gentlemen, he is our champion. He is now a 4-time champion, becoming only the second player this season to accomplish that. Jason, $10,461. Your reign of dominance, terror, whatever it is you'd like to call it, is continuing.
For now.
For now.
Like I saw the light at the end of the tunnel fading away quickly as soon as Peach started pulling away with the lead. It was like, this is it. And then that one question swung everything back in my face. I was like, okay, there's a chance, question mark.
But yeah, like I said, you got yourself another win here. It was hard fought, but at the end of the day, nonetheless, it's a win. So I've got to ask you, now's the time for the fun part. Are you ready to go once around the block?
Sure.
All right, let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's move on over to the bonus game and go once around the block. All right, Jason, of course, this is the time of the game. Again, we get to have a little fun here, and you get to try to win some bonus money. So, of course, we got up to $50,000 on the line here, and here is how you're going to do it. We are going to be rolling those dice, and of course, Senior Monopoly is going to be helping us with that. You're going to try to make it all the way around this board one full time. If you can do that and make it past go, we'll give you $25,000 in cash. If you can be the second person to ever do it, and the second person this season, because it didn't happen in season 1, to land exactly on go, we will double that and make it $50,000. But here's the thing. We can't make it just that simple. As, of course, we see up in that upper right-hand corner, that go-to-jail space, we're going to add some to that. We're going to put 4 more go-to-jail spaces on the board. We're going to put 1 of them on 2nd Street, 1 on 3rd Street, and 2 on 4th Street. So if you would, Jason, where would you like your 1 on 2nd Street that goes between St. Charles Place and New York Avenue?
I was daring last time. And this time I'll play it safe and I'll go Virginia.
Well, that really, you know, sometimes they say they'll leave Virginia alone. So where would you like your right? Where would you like your 1 on 3rd Street that goes between Kentucky Avenue and Marvin Gardens?
I'll go Indiana.
Indiana. And we need 2 on 4th Street that goes between Pacific Avenue and Boardwalk.
Let's go Pacific and Chance.
All right, so now with those all placed there, of course, again, you've got 5 rolls to try to make it around the board. Remember, if you ever roll doubles as you're going around, we will give you additional rolls to help you. For every space that you make it around the board, we'll give you $100. They'll go there in the center box. You can walk away with that money at any time, and it'll be yours. If you land on go to jail, it is game over, and you'll lose anything that's in that center box, but you will continue to hold on to that $10,000 plus that you won in our front game. So, with that being said, Jason, let's get this thing underway. Senior Monopoly, fire up that rock and roller. Jason, whenever you're ready, you tell him when to stop.
We start with doubles right off the bat. Pair of 2s for a 4.
All right, $400 goes in the center bank. So, Jason, you can take that $400 and walk away, or you can continue on. Your only bad roll right now is a 10.
Let's keep going.
Here we go. Fire that rock and roller back up.
Deep.
Good news, it's doubles. Bad news, it's a 10.
Oh, no. Oh, Jason, I am so sorry. Oh.
The one double that could have hurt. I'm so sorry.
We have been talking about this a lot backstage about what's been going on this season with the bonus game. Once again, Officer Barbrady has got him a celly. He is putting somebody in the jail, so we again have only had a total of 5 winners out of 22 episodes this season. Jason, I would say where did you go wrong, but I think we know where that was. It was putting that 1 on Virginia. Yeah, but hey, like I said, here's the good news, because there is good news, believe it or not. You get to keep that money from the front game, so that means $10,461 is still yours. Again, when we add that on to what you have won so far, you are up to $79,086 in second place overall. Next week, you will be back looking for your 5th win in a row. That would make you only the 3rd person ever to technically win 5 games in a row. And we're in season 2. If you win 5 games in a row, Jason, do you know what happens?
Is it a thing that has a musical number that you could dance to?
It is. Jason Meyers, you could win a new car! That's right, Jason. You get that 5th win in a row next week. You're going to win a new car. So everybody make sure you are back here next week to see him try to get that new car under his belt. All right. Well, Jose, man, we had another good game tonight, but again, we also had another loser here in the bonus game.
It's just the decisions the player makes on where to put those spaces, and the dice ultimately scheming, unfortunately. Not really much you can do to control it.
But this is true. There's not much you can do to control it, but man, it's just hard not seeing the winners happen here. And at this point, even if someone wins the bonus game in each of our final 3 episodes of the regular season, we will not have as many winners of the bonus game this season as we did in season 1. So it has it's definitely been a rough road.
But hey, at least we're sure as hell going to try to get some more winners here.
That's right. Well, again, as always, Senior Monopoly, thank you very much. Of course, you'll be back again with us next week, and, of course, hanging around until one of 2 things happen. Either, number 1, of course, Jason loses and then takes his spot back there, or until I talk Mrs. Monopoly over here into stepping in. So far, it's not going well, but who knows? Maybe one of these days I'll get her in, even maybe just to announce one roll. But yeah, thank you as always for stepping in there for us. And those of you out there that's watching in the live chat and that will watch this later on in the on-demand section, thank you very much again for taking your time to come out and spend with us here, especially at this late night hour. We had Go run a little late, and some of you may be going, where the hell was Go tonight? Well, we decided to do it off of Livestream tonight because it started off as not having a full game, and then it became a full game, and it was just a whole ordeal. But let's just say I think penguins are flying now. But yeah, thank you as always for supporting us, for supporting Brandon Scruggs and everybody here at MVG Productions that put so much time and effort in to these games. It is so great to look in the live chat and see 10, 15, almost 20 of you coming in each and every week to watch these games live. This was our 108th live stream, and we keep doing this because you guys keep basically demanding it by showing that you want it to happen by coming in and supporting us and having all kinds. Man, I can tell you, when we mute the mics there during the commercial breaks, we are laughing at some of the stuff you guys say in there. There's some just really funny stuff in there. But again, as always, those of you that are out there, John Justice, Robert Bishop, Tony, some of the others as well, make sure, go ahead, go to that Facebook page for MVG Productions, put in an application so that you could become a member of the Discord group here as well, potentially, and you could find yourself up here on the Monopoly stage. As always, we ask you to like this video. Make sure to share it with a couple of people. Call up friends and family. I did the same thing. When I first joined MVG Productions, they were just trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. And I called anybody and everybody I could and say, hey, follow this for me. They've got some great stuff going on here. So I know you guys can do that too. Make sure you subscribe and you can ring that bell for notifications so that you know when all of the recorded content's coming up. There was a new video put out there today for Hollywood Squares that was a lot of fun to participate in. So definitely go and watch that, and lots of other great content that is going on here. So with that being said, just know we are not that far away from the 2024 Game Show Marathon getting started. So make sure you keep your eye out for that. And of course, Thursday night, with our final semifinal match, we're only a week and a half at this point away from the championship game of Sorry. So hopefully we will see you Thursday night there for that final semifinal match. But until we come back here again next Monday night, and we try to go once around the block to see if we can finally get some bonus money. He was Jose Cosrez. I'm Turd Ferguson, and you sure as hell aren't. We'll see you here again next week for more Monopoly. Take care, and until then, good night, everybody.